What is good, heads? We are in the motherfucking place to be. Flame emoji, shark emojis in that chat. If I'm coming in loud and fucking clear, please, if you would, that'd be fantastic. We're gonna try out a couple of new features tonight. We're in the motherfucking place to be. Let me pause that so I'm not playing myself through the thing. But for example, I got my CPN sunglasses that I can call in. I just gotta know exactly where my head should be. Let me try that again. If I want to hide my eyes so I can lie to you, I'll put on my sunglasses. And this way y'all can't see my eyes as I lie to y'all. So we got that rocking tonight. I'm going to play some Fortnite. We're going to talk about Psychopathic's Petty Party. We're going to talk about the brand new sold out Ball is on a Boat. And there's Things a Beard, which is like how I say things are afoot. And there's things coming. It was a good weekend last weekend. It's been a weird week getting back into the swing of shit, especially playing Fortnite. I'm behind on fucking mad challenges. So we're going to do a lot of that tonight. And tomorrow's Batman, apparently. Apparently at 8 a.m. Batman's showing up in Fortnite, which I'm kind of fucking souped about. I know my audio is working. Yeah, Volume 3, man. There's a petition to ensure that shit happens. Shit's serious with that. But yo, how's everybody been? How was your weekend? My weekend was dope. You've been seeing pieces of it drop on this channel all week long. A lot of Twisted content. There's another Twisted live video dropping in the morning. I got an official request for stems for one of those contest tracks this weekend. I don't want to go letting no cats out of no bags, so I'm not gonna. But just be locked to this channel next week. Straight up. More videos from the 6 to come. Like a lot more. A lot of cool shit happened last weekend. The cannon, the cannabis cannon versus the tent. So yeah, we got a couple of things I want to talk about tonight that were in the title. One of them being the announcement of what I'm calling Psychopathic's Petty Party. The Devil's Night edition of whatever the fuck you want to call it. The Supervillains Blase Rose fuck show that you've already seen. That costs more for less acts. And has Blase Rose on it, which is fucking gross anyway. Like, it's lowbrow shit. It's shit that's unnecessary. The Petty Party, the unnecessary. The middle of winter fucking ocean cruise is wholly unnecessary. Yeah, ICP being super petty. Like, Emily gave them a wide berth on Halloween, given Hallowicked and its legacy. And they fucking decided to be fucking the dumbest motherfuckers alive and be ignorant. And schedule something for the same night as Attack of the Ninjas. For no other reason than to be petty-ass fucks. And try to split whatever fan base. But hopefully this shit ain't gonna work, because Attack of the Ninjas has been announced. It's cheaper, and you get more entertainment. And you ain't gotta deal with Blase Rose and trying to pretend she's worth a shit. Cause she's not. No, it's not me who, you know, thinks you give a fuck. It's Joe Bruce who thinks you give a fuck about Blase. Because you motherfuckers haven't done a good enough job not supporting her bullshit. Like, if we're going to be honest, about who to blame here, about Blase, that is Joe Bruce's fault, my dude. The motherfucker who thinks you give a shit about Blase is not Chuck Reeves. So yeah, don't get it don't get it screwed up. I'm not even going to say don't get it twisted. I'm going to say don't get it screwed up. I'm not the one who continues to parade Blase Rose in front of you like she has talent. That's Joe Bruce. And you motherfuckers haven't done a good enough job letting him know you don't give a fuck. And what's embarrassing is that, like, a legendary group for the most part, or legendary in comparison to Blase Rose, fucking Project Born is going to be expected to open for her. Like, that shit's retarded. That's, I mean, who negotiated that deal? Big Will? Because it's not a good deal. Whoever negotiated that deal needs to be fired. You gonna open for fucking Blase Rose, huh? Project Born is gonna open for Blase Rose. Good on him. Good on him. Excuse me while I laugh hysterically at them and where their fucking careers ended up. If they're opening for Blase. Bitch. Blase has to show. It's the only way she's ever gonna make any money. Hold on, since we're talking about it, I guess we'll put up the fucking flyer for the motherfucking petty party. If you didn't know. Blase Rose, Project Born, Straight Jacket. Straight Jacket being the new engineer. Or shall I say fairly new engineer. Who we haven't heard a whole lot from since he was announced to be their new engineer. For 30 bucks, you get Blase Rose. You get Project Born opening for Blase Rose. And they ain't putting no new shit out in a minute. Actually, no, they got new shit out. I can't front. I can front on the fact that fucking Big Will probably fucking booked that for them, and that's why they're opening for Blase Rose. And then being hosted by the least successful host in the underground, fucking Keegan the Creep, who, if this shit ain't got a Hatchet Man on it, he can't get the gig. That motherfucker has exactly zero going for him outside of home office. That shit's hella depressing, bro. Like, Keegan, I thought you were supposed to be a comedian, bro. I didn't realize you were just a fucking regurgitation of the word fresh a zillion times, and that was your fucking job. But yo, do you think this is a good lineup? Do you think that this is worth $30 fucking dollars to see the supervillain set that you probably saw at the gathering, more than likely? I mean, that's probably what it's gonna be. They're only putting out one new song at Hallowicked. For 25 bucks, you get 2 stages, all of Magic Ninja Entertainment. You get Buckshot, you get Jelly Roll, and you get a bunch of people who put out new shit in the last year. You heard? Call it whatever you want, you don't go. Like I said, if your whole life revolves around a fucking logo of a guy running with a hatchet, then I understand your inability to do anything, participate in anything, or enjoy anything that isn't directly related to said operation. I'm different than y'all. See, at least this thing's not that far of a drive for Project Born. They won't have to worry about Big Will driving too far and getting tired or being too drunk to drive home. And that's always positive. So yeah, that show's booty. That show right there, the Super Party. Like, calling it Devil's Night Edition. Is there going to be another edition? They even ripped off the fucking naming. Like, for real. It's hella rude and hella presumptuous for them to book that there. Like, they're really... Good thing the L Club only fits like 100 people. Oh, was I the last kill? I was the last kill. That's fucking depressing. So, yeah, don't go to that. Go to this. Attack of the Ninjas. It's cheaper. Like I said, you get Jelly. You get Zool. You get the entirety of the Magic Ninja lineup. You get Red. You get Buckshot. You get fucking Jelly. Shit's live as fuck, bro. Shit's way liver than a recycled-ass supervillain's fucking performance. And fucking Blase's gonna cut herself live on stage. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly like what type of people would go to one versus the other. But, I mean, I know where I would be. I am not going to be in Detroit, though, for Devil's Night in either capacity. There's things afoot, like I said. Things a poppin' for the fucking Chuck Reeves. Hey, at least the Super Party is better than the Gangster Party. Y'all remember the Gangster Party that nobody showed up to? Didn't Project Bourne play that shit too? Or was that Wolfpack? I can't remember. No, I'm just not flying to Detroit for a fucking one-off show that that I've seen before. I mean, it's not like I don't have Twisted coming to town 2 weeks later, and that's what my focus is on. Bro, like, nobody's afraid of going to Detroit. Detroit is on my schedule for Astronomicon, and it stays on my schedule several times a year. Like, I'm sick of you motherfuckers saying I'm scared of shit. I'm going to be at ICP in Worcester to do fucking... Literally, I'm going to be in Worcester to do promo for Twisted at the ICP show. It's going to be super funny. Super funny. But yeah, nobody's afraid to go to nobody's afraid to go anywhere. Like, y'all are fucking silly. This is grown man business. Excuse the grown man business. Grown man business isn't gonna fucking take anonymous fucking YouTube threats and fucking retards on fucking Facebook that seriously enough to not travel to a fucking city. Like, you're ridiculous, man. Like, who do you think I am? But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the 656 videos. I had a good time shooting them, for a change. Who's got a knuckle sandwich for me? I haven't gotten my ass beat in a while, so... I mean, it's been a hot minute. I haven't fought in a hot minute either, so... I'm not saying that, you know. I'm just saying. Some of you be dropping things in the chat that I'm not even sure are fucking sentences. It's a little disturbing. Yo, Bender Boys dominate. Bender Boys potentially have the best show on the fucking interwebs. And I watch Joe Rogan, so I know good shows on the interwebs. Like, I'm gonna be pissed if they don't get some year-end of the award nominations. Like, I'm gonna be mad as shit if I ain't seeing them on some fucking year-end awards. Like Fago Lovers, like the Replicon. And I bet you they get some fucking votes, too. Motherfuckers gonna have to buy their way. I don't even care this year. I could give two fucking shits, honestly. Something mediocre, just like King Crimson's entire life. Mediocre as fuck. Look, this is why I'm not afraid of any of you. Truth? Because there's nothing I could do to you that God didn't do to you when he fucking made you come out of your fucking whore moms. So, literally, continue to your whack attempts to bother me on the internet. If you'd like to try to bother me in person, my schedule is available. All my appearances, all my shows, all that open to the public. You can come on through and spin the wheel. If you really got the nuts to step to me on some fucking disrespectful type shit, like in person, then cool, we'll see how shit washes out. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, if you, like, been threatening me on the web for the better part of 2 fucking years, and I got video of that, you better come at me super fucking respectful and super careful, because I might just snap on a motherfucker who I think is being aggressive, or I think is somehow stepping to me in a aggressive or threatening somehow manner. I mean, I'll do what I feel is necessary, and then I'll explain it to the authorities after, when a motherfucker ends up going to the cops. Because I won't have to be the one going to the cops, because I won't be the victim of nothing. You heard? That's the one thing Chuck ain't. Chuck ain't a victim. So, go ahead and try to make me a victim. Put me in a situation where I believe you're attempting to make me a victim, and I'll make sure my ass ain't a victim, as is my right as a human being, as a man, as someone with testicles. But yo, for real, if you want to be peaceful and you want to approach me, make sure you approaching me in the correct manner. And there's people there's my friends, they know how to approach me in a particular manner. There's people who have been disrespectful to me for 2 fucking years solid now. Like, those are the ones they gonna need to think about how they approach me. Because I ain't gonna be the one that needs to think about it. I'm just gonna think about my response, depending on who is approaching me and how they want to act. So be clear, son. I'm gonna be in certain places, so motherfuckers can come see me. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Worcester is Worcester. I've done far more in Worcester than most of you fucking people have done in any city in the world. I've done more shows there. Made more fucking history there. Like, straight up try me. Like, nobody's really tried me. The last person I think that really tried me was when Joyner sent his goons after me. And trust me, Joyner Lucas is far more fucking successful and far more famous than anybody who's threatening me on the internet right now. And that's the long and short of it. Look at this. People talking to see that these are the people I'm talking about. Just, if you've got a beef, like, legitimately, please just introduce yourself when you come up to me. Because trust me, I don't know who any of you fucking sick, like, mentally ill, needing to be a group home fucking individuals are. I really don't. So, feel free. Man, people talking big games under assumed names in my chat. That's why y'all are going to just ruin the chat for people who actually, like, want to participate in the show in a proper way. That's alright. I mean, that doesn't really bother me so much. I'm gonna start hanging out wrenches again soon, so people can start fucking banning people again. And then you guys can just go and make a zillion more. Damn, we whooped that game's ass. I only had 2 kills. Damn, we had a couple of murderers on our team, I guess. No, I don't believe he makes the best beats. I believe that maybe he makes the best beats for somebody making beats from his bed. Like, he makes the best bed beats. Like, some of the dudes I fuck with don't make bed beats. I'm trying to actually speak to one of our sponsors who may be tuned in, because I have a bunch of cool drops from, like, Tech9 and Jaron Benton and shit, and I'm trying to interpolate those into a beat for the intro to the song, like, to the show. Like, just like a dope intro. Oh, yeah, and Ball is on a boat. Let's talk about that for a second, since I'm sitting here. So, it's going to be like 20 fucking degrees out on the ocean in New York City in the middle of December. Last place I want to be, on a boat. Last place I'd like to be, on a boat. But, good idea. Sold out. I mean, it was less than 600 tickets available, so I hope it did. Tickets were, what, $50 a piece? So that's a $30,000 fucking gig. Probably cost them 10 or 15 for the boat. So whatever, they doubled up. I mean, congrats to them for selling that shit out as quickly as they did. But with only 600 tickets available, I'm not fucking surprised. Let's see. We're gonna ban some folk. Come back with a new account. Y'all should come back with a new account. Y'all should come back with a new account, fam. Let's see. You're getting fucking blocked. Bang. You're getting fucking blocked. Bang. Fucking Montana Josh, who's been out there doing huge things for his scene. You getting a blue wrench, my dude. You done to earn it. Brought Twisted to his region for the first time in years. He just brought the KFV show to his shit. And he doesn't subscribe to Bed Beats. And now he's got a motherfucking blue wrench. This is like the top fan designation on Facebook. But it's not. Because Montana Josh is the shit. Montana Josh, say something so I can see that blue wrench, baby. Let me see that blue wrench. I wasn't planning on giving nobody a blue wrench. Boom. I see that blue wrench, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. So, not a lot of shit to talk about ballers. I just don't know what they're going to do. And that they haven't already. And I just think the weather's going to suck for that. Like, the weather's just not going to be good. Because it's fucking December. And it's New York Harbor. Which is like the last place I would want to be. Steady mobbing. Bed Beats, baby. Tell him he needs to just change his whole company name to Bed Beats. Tell him I'll even cut him a dope promo. Like, Bed Beats. They're fucking terrible. But yo, for real, I do want to give a huge shout out to the continued love and support from mnebeats.com and their newest fucking beat maker, Stir Crazy. Their dude Godsynth, the whole team over there, Fritz the Cat, everybody. If you are an MC, they got beats. They got beats in all the styles. They got beats that have been produced by huge names that you can use in the promotion of your tracks. Oh, look at that. You're back. And now you're gone. Oh, look, King Crimson, you're back. And now you're gone. It's super easy, bro. See, what I love is the fact that they all did exactly what I expected. And they ran off and made new accounts. Or logged into their fucking regular ass accounts. Or whatever. I think I have 2 YouTubes. But one's not even like, there's nothing on it. I rarely, if ever, use it. CPN didn't know Stir Crazy because CPN doesn't give a fuck about rap music or this culture. What he gives a fuck about is ICP. And that's where me and a lot of y'all differ. I give a fuck about the entertainment. I give a fuck about our culture. I give a fuck about this being a viable economic option going forward into the future. Whether ICP exists or not, I'd like underground entertainment and music to be a viable fucking option for fucking, commerce. But he don't give a fuck about any of that. He just wants ICP to, they're the best around. That's not who I am. I'm not even somebody who is trying to say Twisted's the best around. Because in some aspects, they're not the best around. There's different groups, independent groups. There's far more independent groups now. Sammy, I'll give you a wrench at some point. You keep coming around. Montana Josh been coming around for fucking 2 years. I've met him in person at least twice, if not 3 or 4 times. Montana Josh and his wife came to the first Attack of the Ninjas in Salt Lake City. And they took a picture of me there. I believe it was either that following Astronomicon. Him and his wife brought the picture to Astro for me to sign. Like, I've met that dude. That dude's proved his fucking loyalty. I'm not saying you haven't, but all in due time. All in due time. Especially with the wrenches. So that's my deal. Like, if you come around here, the things I say have more to do with the overall fucking health of the underground. I don't give a fuck if ICP wins or Twisted wins. I just give a fuck that in however many years we can make sure that this is a viable economic option for other people. For people like Zool. For some of the younger acts coming up. For some of these other movements. The Shrunken Head Entertainment movement. Fucking 656 Records making moves right now. There's so many dope ass, underground independent crews right now that it's dumb to only be knowledgeable and only be, behind one fucking act. One act that has proven that their controlling member is just a fucking asshole. Because that's where we're at. Whether you like it or not. Because, yo, tell me booking that fucking villain show was not just a petty fucking move. Like, you can say a lot about shit Twisted does, but they try not to be so openly fucking petty. And booking a show on Devil's Night, knowing Attack of the Ninjas has been booked for, I don't know, over a month now, that's some of the pettiest shit I've ever seen in this fucking scene. Ever. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if those fucking assholes tried to call in a bomb threat or something to disrupt it. Like, and certainly this is somehow in response to whatever perceived bullshit they think happened with that Shaggy verse, or that Jay thinks happened. Because we all know Shaggy knows the fucking truth. Straight the fuck up. Shaggy for sure knows the truth. But he can't tell Shags that shit. Alright, he can't tell Jay that shit, rather. Because that would hurt him and Jay's relationship. Juggalo Julius, first of all, you can't be what's called an egg. I kind of got to be given assurances you're kind of a real person. So first things first is like, you should probably have some sort of content on your channel, maybe. So yeah, for real, I mean, there's ways to earn a blue fucking check around here. But trust me, thanks to some people who abused the privileges, it's actually a little more difficult now to get a fucking, to get a wrench. But, I mean, it's not impossible. And to be honest, me giving Montana Josh one is probably fucking overdue. Because that dude took what I said. If every single one of my listeners could be like Josh from Montana, the underground would be a lot stronger and better place. Let me expound upon that. Montana Josh, clearly a listener of the program. Listener of the program. Heard me speak on the personal responsibility that people can and should take when it comes to their local scenes. And what I always talk about, what I always talked about on the show. So he heard me speak about these things. About if you were unhappy about your access to shows. If you were unhappy and like you're like, oh, I live in a place where no shows fucking that are cool happen. Like if you lived in one of those places that you could, as a fucking individual, put on shows. That it's not gonna be, like it's not hard. It's not difficult. And Josh took that to heart. And this motherfucker has done what he can to increase show availability in his region. He has gone as far as to go out of pocket to bring artists in. He's brought in Twisted to Billings. He's brought in Kung Fu Vampire. A couple of folk that hadn't been in his region in a while. And he made it fucking happen. He didn't get on Facebook comments and be like, when are you coming to my neighborhood? He called the booking, or he emailed the booking email. And he got the shit done. He got the money he needed from sponsors, from investors. He got opening acts. He did promotion. He moved tickets. And he got shit done to the best of his damn ability. And it's super fucking, it's inspiring to me to see it. Because I talk a lot of shit on this show. But I kind of back it up. I help book this festival. I'm helping book upcoming shows. I got an announcement about November 10th in Worcester coming up. There's probably going to be an announcement related to the same date as Ballers. But the fact Ballers is sold out doesn't matter if I announce this Christmas thing on that day or not. Because there's no tickets available for Ballers. So there's a lot going on. But you know, I feel like I take personal responsibility for trying to get shows here and for trying to keep the scene alive. I try to put fucking promoters together with artists. I keep an eye out on new guys. I try to see who's doing, like, big things, who's working hard, who fucking deserves it. We get those fucking people on. I mean, it is what it is. And Josh watched the show, listened to me spew my BS, and then went home, took that shit home, and got it done for him and his scene. So yeah, through his actions for the underground, that's why he gets a blue check. That's why he gets a blue fucking wrench. Not just a supporter, a participator. You too can participate in the underground. You know what I'm saying? It's not difficult to be a participant. There's supporters, there's participants, there's fucking bullshit artists, like fucking certain other folk. There's motherfuckers that choose to try to pimp our scene for bullshit. Oh, and that's the thing around here. The mods are under no obligation to block anyone or time anyone out. They can pretty much do what they want. And then every so often I clear the block list just to keep shit spicy. Because I know some of the people on the block list, they still come around even though they can't comment because they can't fucking live without me. And that's fine. They can keep coming around. And then every so often it's like Christmas morning. They're able to fucking comment again. They're able to do all sorts of, like, shit talking. No, I will not be at Ballers. I was not lucky enough, I guess, to get one of the 600 tickets. But like I said, I think we got something cool on the horizon that thankfully now I don't have to compete with Ballers because Ballers is already sold out. So that is good for everybody involved. With them being sold out, what I think we have planned for December 21st can go forward, and we're not possibly stepping on anyone's dick, which is fine. So, you know, if you were unable to get tickets to Ballers, perhaps what we've got planned up in this region on December 21st that we think is kind of special, perhaps that will, you know, tickle your fancy or whatever. Bitch, you know, tickle your fancy. So once we can make a move and start talking about that, we will. I did have something planned for October 13th. Unfortunately, that had to go. No, I haven't listened to ISO's new shit yet. I was more interested in that Godimus new shit that dropped, honestly. I really like Gotti, so I'm happy, like, new shit's dropping. Bitch. Bitch ass. Yo, that Tekashi shit is funnier than fuck, bro. He telling on everybody. He telling on people that ain't got no business being told on. Like, seriously. He's telling on people that he told on Jim Jones. He told on Cardi B. He's telling on people he got no business telling on. Steady mobbing, straight up and down. Yeah, Tekashi gonna end up missing or dead or something, I assume. Strange signed Gotti as a solo artist. He was never signed as a solo artist. So that's the way that is. Yeah, he was never signed as a solo artist. So those are separate deals, separate paydays, you know, different numbers, everything. Strange is doing a lot of shit behind the scenes. See, like, for example, Fat Jesus is someone who we have a lot of mutual friends. We know a lot of the same people. And I'm pretty sure we have far more in common than we have apart. But he talk a little crazy. And I think by his own, he'd even admit to that. He'd admit that he was talking a little crazy. And I think when we meet, probably at this ICP show, we're going to be all right. because I don't think he's going to come at me negatively or disrespectfully. I just don't. And I have faith. I have faith that it's going to be a friendly interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like what they're doing over on Bender Boys. I don't think that they're prepared to carry clown issues onto the street. I don't think anybody's willing to go to war for the clowns like that. I would hope not. I would hope people were smarter than that, than to go to war with me in a physical way on the street about the clowns. I just think that would be that would be silly. It would be a waste of time, potentially a waste of energy. Shit, a couple of my friends are opening that fucking show. An artist I picked for 656 Fest is opening the ICP show in Worcester. I don't see myself having any problems. I don't plan on staying for the show. I might hang out for the opening acts because some of them, like I said, are my friends and my colleagues. But, I don't need to see Ouija, bro. I don't need to see Ouija. I don't need to see Hoodoo. I definitely don't need to see fucking green jelly. So, my ass ain't scaredy. Come on, bro. Like, you don't understand. Ask anybody from Worcester. I'll take an ass beating. I'll give an ass beating. Just depends on the time of day. Like, it's super funny. I'm bringing a big pair of plastic scissors with me to the ICP show, so we can have some fun. But yeah, I'll be at the ICP show. I'll be in the lot. I got to do promo for November 10th. And then I'm probably going to the convention on Sunday. Because as a veteran, veterans and other public service type folk, you get 4 free convention passes. Just the convention. On Sunday at Rock and Shock. It's something that I've taken advantage of for a couple of years now. Because it's a hell of a fucking good deal. You know what I mean? You're saying that I would have to go to a fucking boat trip in New York City on a night where I already have something planned in Providence. So, I mean, if you guys are that serious, like if you're that serious about beating my ass, that I have to come to you, then I ain't scared of shit. So, like I said, feel free. My schedule is open, my schedule is public, and my schedule does not just include one type of thing like y'all's does. Like, if Ballers is your big Christmas thing, we are not the same. Because my big Christmas thing is going to be something unrelated to ICP. Or Twisted, probably, for that matter. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, it looks that way now. So we have the ill plans. We have the ill plans. We do the ill shit. Y'all fuck around and pretend. You pretend you're doing the same. You pretend you're doing fresh shit. You keep repeating that word fresh. Like if you say it fucking 3 times in the mirror, it makes the shit true. It don't make shit true, bro. Your shit is not fresh. Ballers is going to be the same recycled fucking SV set from The Gathering. And they're going to fucking trick you all again at $50 a ticket. Because you fucking people don't know how to hang out with your friends without giving ICP money to do so. It's almost like it doesn't count. It's almost like your hangs with your friends don't count unless you give ICP money in the process. And if you're a person like that has to give ICP money to have meaningful hangs with your friends, then you're in a fucking cult, bro. You're in a fucking cult. In all seriousness, that's how Scientology works. Y'all know that, right? Scientology works that you can't, like, go to church without spending money. You can't spend meaningful time with friends or family or loved ones unless you fucking spend money. Okay, guy, I'm lucky you didn't go to 656. Trust me, fam. I wouldn't recognize you had you came to 656. And trust me, bro, like, you look like my sick uncle. I'm sorry to say that to you. Like, did you not come to 656 Fest because you were sick or something? Like, that sounds like a bitch-ass excuse. That's a bitch-ass thing to say now. Like, I had a great weekend with, like, fans and supporters and people I knew and people dope from Maine. And this motherfucker, he gonna threaten me while talking shit about the squad, like while sucking the squad's dick. You're afraid to diss the squad, but that's fine. I'll see you. I hope I do. I hope I do so I can get you fag on video. You can join the rest of the fucking dudes who I've clowned in the parking lot in Worcester. And that the videos are up on my YouTube for private reasons. Just available to super fans. Like, trust me. Motherfuckers think I won't bully people in the ICP parking lot? Watch me. Watch me. Watch me take your fucking white claws and your Fago from you. Watch me. You gonna be at that show, bro? You wanna talk shit? You gonna be at that show? You gonna be at that show? Because I ain't gotta be lucky to avoid fucking nobodies. I ain't gotta be lucky. I'll be there in the lot solo dolo as fucking usual. You can come over and fucking ask for my fucking forgiveness. How's that fucking sound? Damn, son. You dumb as hell. You dumber than a motherfucker. You dumbass bitch. See, talking like that means if I ever fucking actually see you and recognize you for who you are, I'll just fucking have you removed from wherever the fuck I'm at. Yeah, I didn't go to that show because fucking Fury didn't want to lose his money with fucking Shaggy not going on stage because I was there. Because unlike you, I'm a somebody. And my presence at a show can prevent fucking headliners from going on stage because they don't want to fucking deal with it. So, the fact that I had to be removed from the Palladium for Jay to take the stage tells me all I gotta know about anything. Shit, we might try that again. We might try that again this year. Because trust me, the Palladium staff is not going to keep me out of the fucking Palladium. The only people that are going to try to keep me out of the Palladium are tour staff. And last time I didn't raise hell about it because, you know, I didn't feel it was necessary. I'll raise fucking hell about it. And I'm attached to shit at that fucking venue going forward. Shit I'm going to be there doing promo for. But hey. So what? Like, Michael Tucker, what is your fucking point, bro? Mad Max goes to a lot of shit. Mad Max is opening the ICP show. Trust me, Mad Max has got to do what he's got to do for his fucking career. Trust me, Mad Max is worried about Mad Max. Let Mad Max worry about Mad Max. Chuck's not worrying about Mad Max. Chuck's not worrying about anybody else who's not fucking... Anybody... I'm not worrying about any... I'm certainly not worrying about anybody who's opening for the Clowns. Let's put it that way. Friend, colleague, peer. I'm not worrying. You're not on my radar anymore if you start opening for the Clowns. Because at this point, opening for them serves no purpose to enhance one's career. There is nothing about opening for them that's going to enhance your career. Not around here, not with me, not with anybody. So you go ahead and you open for the guy who tucks his dills back and fakes his own arrest. You go ahead, you open for that dude. You open for the Clowns. That's cool. I'm going to start treating you like somebody who opens for Clowns. Opens for fucking people who fake their own death and fucking, or fake their own arrest. Like clown shoes. Motherfuckers who tuck their dicks back. Like, if that's who you, if that's your squad, let it fucking be known then. I don't have to fucking deal with it. I also don't have to fucking break bread with people like that. I don't have to fuck with people like that. I don't have to provide further opportunity for people like that. So what? You know where I live. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to placate your fucking stupid-ass mental illness. Like, go see a fucking doctor, Michael Tucker. Like, you clearly need one, bro. You clearly need a doctor. So, I'll just say that and I'll fucking say goodbye. You can suck my cock. There we go. Boom. Bye. Bye. No, who's beefing with Mad Max? No one's beefing. Like, that's what you don't get. I will not let Psychopathic Records or ICP affect my personal life or my personal relationships. But at this point, Chuck has put enough work in. Chuck has provided enough opportunity for up-and-coming artists and Chuck has enough artists in his circle that if Chuck feels that they're moving in the wrong direction, Chuck doesn't have to follow that train anymore. Chuck can do his own thing, and Chuck's been doing his own thing. Chuck doing his own thing is how I've gotten to where I've gotten to now. So that's fine. I'm just going to keep doing my own thing like I've been doing. But people who open for the clowns are making a choice to support something that I don't support. And in business, that means you're the ops. So those opportunities that may have existed or situations maybe people were waiting to be fixed are not fucking gonna be fixed. And no one's gonna do anything for people that are supporting the clowns in the face of the amount of opportunity I provide versus whatever the fuck reason that they're opening for a dude who tucks his dick back for. I mean, that's not even like disses. I don't get it. And if a rapper was to say to me, look, I got an offer to sell tickets for this show, my recommendation would be hard fucking pass. But you got dudes who, you know, they got to take their own careers into account, and they think that that's a viable option. So, whatever. It is what it is. I speak in the third person because I'm fucking mentally ill. Let's be real with it. Let's be super real with it. So that's just what it is. And I don't provide bullshit opportunities either. I mean, there's a couple of artists out there. I mean, I've spoken about it before. Axe's first MNE related show, I think, was the Georgia show I booked them for. They later on went on to get a deal. I'm not saying the two were related, but I'm definitely not going to say that they're not related. You know, I've put people in position to get things done for themselves. I can't... For me, there's no explaining someone who's serious about their shit opening for ICP. Unless they're only serious about reaching that very, you know, dedicated group of fans that potentially might ruin their chances of gaining other fans. Because those fans are so toxic. Because it's my show. I can talk shit about mental illness all I want because I'm mentally ill. That's why I'm not appropriating, dog. I'm not appropriating. Don't get it twisted. I'm not appropriating. Like, it's cool. All the haters want to continue to, like, prophesize about who would whip whose ass. Fine. Find you somebody who's got so little to fucking, like, in their life that they want to fucking dance over the clown shit. Come on, man. There's nobody who's got so little in their life that they would throw it away over some clown shit. I fucking hope there's not. I mean, I could be fucking mistaken. Some of you are really surprising me. Yeah, like, I think Underground is far more reaching than just Twisted and fucking ICP. So, understand, that's kind of where I'm trying to go with this, is a little more broad and generalized, because it's whack to talk about just one fucking aspect of the shit. It's really corny. It's hella corny. It's hella corny to play one show a year because that's the only motherfuckers you're gonna open shows for is ICP. Because unless you're going like, unless you're gonna move tickets and be a mule that way forever, no one else is gonna give you a shot if you're just literally like, oh, ICP, ICP, ICP. Play your one show a year for ICP. When your career is still stagnant after this many fucking years, don't be surprised. Don't ask people like me how that happened to you when you just, that's what your fucking plan is now. Shrug. Like, I like people just fine. But it's become glaringly obvious the amount of fucking loyalty when it comes to shit like this. When I've never asked motherfuckers to be loyal to shit. Cool. Cool. All I did was provide opportunity without question and without, like, monetary necessity. So, call me. Call me about opportunity. I got opportunity, but now it's cash up front for a lot of that shit. Shit that I might not have been charging motherfuckers for before. So, very few folk getting the fucking homie hookup these days. Very few. I love the reduced to thing. Like, I'm not sitting here doing something I'd normally be doing on a fucking, what is it, Friday? Yeah, it's fucking Friday. If I don't have a show on a Friday night, I'm home playing Fortnite. So why wouldn't, like, I don't know, y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping. I've got more people watching me play Fortnite right now than most of you have ever watched do anything ever in your fucking lives. So, it doesn't bother me. It don't bother me, bro. Welcome to the stream. When's the beard? I wasn't complaining about Ballers. I was congratulating Psychopathic for selling almost 600 tickets at $50 a piece for a boat ride around the New York harbor on a fucking 15-degree night. That's what I did. I congratulated him. I talked about the fact that I've got some shit cracking off that may be, you know, around that same date kind of a situation potentially. That since Ballers is now sold out, we don't have to worry about any potential problems with attendance because of Ballers, since it is sold out. I mean, I wasn't complaining. What I was complaining about was the petty party of supervillains on fucking Devil's Night, the same night as Attack of the Ninjas, even though Magic Ninja Entertainment had the respect for ICP to take their Halloween show out of town as to not affect any of their fucking sales. But hey, of course we can't get the same kind of look back from fucking Psychopathic. Why would that happen? Why would that fucking happen? Why would Psychopathic respect anything, including Juggalos? Because if they respected Juggalos, you know what? They might not be trying to feed you a regurgitated supervillain set with fucking Blase Rose as your opening act. So there you go. And Project Born before her from the looks of it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, cool. Go be cold on the boat. Bring a jacket. There may be something dope going on in Providence that if you're going to Ballers isn't for you, I guess. But you're going to see, like, what's the set they're going to do? They've already done every variation to Ballers that you can fucking think of. What's new about the Ballers situation? Anybody got any ideas? Not yet? Bullshit. Okay, she might not be getting paid, but what do you call all the money that Joe gives her and finances for her career? Is that pussy money? Is that trick money? Is he a trick? That's a good fucking topic. On the Joe Budden podcast a lot, they've been talking about tricking. And if you don't know what tricking is, it means giving a girl money who otherwise would not give you attention. And I, honest to God, that's the definition of giving a chick you want to fuck from the internet a record deal. That shit's tricking. Tricking of the highest caliber. So, Joe Bruce is a John, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, she's doing it as a favor. Sure. It's because she ain't worth nothing. They probably offered her $0 and said maybe you can sell some merch. I mean, damn, I get a better deal than that. She's doing it for the fam. That's like saying her product has any worth to the fam, and it don't have any worth to the fam. Like, if somebody with no skills offers to do something for free, it doesn't mean that they're, you know, doing it as the hookup or whatever. I didn't say pity. I said petty. They're being petty by throwing something on the same night around the corner from Attack of the Ninjas that costs more fucking money for less entertainment. That is Psychopathic Records being petty. Petty. Okay? That's the word I used. Petty. Not pity. Petty. It's in the title. It says petty in the title, bro. It says petty in the fucking title. And trust me, I know petty when I see petty. Trust me, I do. Like, they're not even trying to hide the petty over there anymore. At least to some degree, if Magic Ninja's being petty, they do it low-key. Like, it's low-key petty. But this is, like, super high-key petty. For them to even call it, like, Devil's Night Edition. Is there going to be another edition? Because that's the only reason that makes any fucking sense whatsoever. Like, seriously, Violent J is the world's biggest fucking trick. He's the world's biggest trick. He gave his bitch, or his wannabe bitch, you know, not even his real bitch, his wannabe bitch, a fucking record deal. You serious? I hope she ate that butthole good, bro. I hope you gave her some anal on the back end. What do you mean? Yeah, but it was low-key petty. That didn't affect anything. Like, releasing superhero shirts did not affect anything with fucking Psychopathic's business. Having a show around the corner does. Like, damn, I wouldn't even have a show. Even with the way things are between me and Fury, I refused to put on a show 5 days before the Gordy show. I had a situation where we were thinking about doing a show in Worcester in the same venue as Fury's Gordy show. But I didn't even want to do it 5 days before. It would be super petty of me to book a competing show the exact same fucking night. It would be super petty of me. And I'm not even that petty. Young Wicked Weekend was before it. We knew about that. I brought that up on the show. That's also petty. That's what I mean. They're straight up ripping shit off now. They're straight up ripping shit off. And I honestly think that the only reason Keegan got the fucking hosting gig for that is because they think I'm hosting Attack of the Ninjas, which I'm not. Not unless something changes. I mean, that's the night of my birthday, and I've decided to go real hard on some edibles and try to have some sort of a birthday stream, maybe. Speaking of ripping off people's ideas, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I really don't understand anything you're saying. Like, never fucking mind. Like, the show's on a fucking Wednesday, too. Like, there's no need for them to try to put on a fucking show on a Wednesday. In my opinion, it's not even really, I mean, it's just, why compete the same night? Like, seriously. What do you mean I'm reaching? How am I reaching? You see what happened. They literally... Attack of the Ninjas has been on for a fucking month. And announced for a fucking month. And these motherfuckers, out of some sort of anger, pettiness, or dumb shittery... Like, think what you want, bro. Think what you fucking want. There's a reason that certain people only get gigs with the fucking clowns. I'm not one of those people. You can say I'm reaching. I mean, what else does that dude host? The Gathering. The Gathering, the Juggalo show. Trust me, I know where his bread and butter is. AKA his only paycheck. Because he's the Juggalo comedian, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and it's mad corny. Probably potentially some of the corniest shit ever. No, I'm not upset for him doing his job. Are you serious? Who's that I was upset? I just think it's corny to put all your eggs in one failing ass situation like that, where you probably are putting up with abuse on the daily. Because that motherfucker... Yo, the stories I hear about that office that I don't talk about here, boy, I wouldn't want to work there. Like, it's the type of situation where you might get fired on Tuesday and then get a fucking phone call Wednesday morning. Somebody's mad you didn't come to the office. Like, I mean, I hear shit. There are people in that office that speak to me on a fairly regular basis. What evidence do I have of what? Like, what do you mean? What evidence do I have of what? I want to be clear. What evidence do I have of what? Exactly. No. I want to repeat the question and be specific. What evidence do I have of what? I want to make sure. I just want to make sure I know exactly what you're asking for. Okay, bro. Nobody talks to me. That's how I knew about the Shaggy shit fucking 3 months ago. And Shaggy and fucking CPN, and apparently Shaggy didn't find out about it until the day the track came out. Like, yeah, nobody talks to me, bro. No one talks to me. Y'all are funny. Oh, you haters. I love y'all. Oh! What? Okay, that he's possibly abused. So, let's break that question down to something. You're asking me what evidence I could potentially have that Psychopathic Records is a hostile working environment? Is that what you're asking? Let's be clear. I want to be clear about that. I want to be super clear. So you want to know what evidence I have that Psychopathic Records is a hostile, potentially abusive working environment? Is that what you want to know? Yes or no? Is that what you want to know? What evidence of that I have? Okay, so you're asking me what fucking evidence I have that Psychopathic Records is a potentially hostile and abusive working environment. How about the fucking lawsuit from a prior assistant accusing them of having a hostile and abusive working environment that they settled out of court for an undisclosed amount of money because she was going to win? What about that? Is that not evidence that it may be potentially a hostile working environment, you stupid motherfucker? Like, you guys have short memories. None of this information about the clowns should come as a surprise to anybody who's been down for more than 10 fucking years. And definitely shouldn't be a surprise to anybody who's been paying attention for the last 2. So ask me again, what evidence do I have that it's a potentially fucking hostile and abusive working environment? The fucking settled lawsuit that they fucking settled because they created a hostile working environment. That's the fucking evidence. That's the evidence, fam. That's the evidence. You got anything else to ask, bro? Like, and if you don't remember it, Google it. Google office assistant sues insane clown posse. It was all over fucking TMZ and shit. They subpoenaed Kid Rock because there was like a bunch of dildos or something. Yeah, I'm reaching. That was a very long time ago. Like I said, you motherfuckers have short memories. Y'all are dumb. That's alright. Follow Psychopathic right until there is no Psychopathic anymore. And then who are you going to give your money to? What are you guys going to do to be happy? Nah, I mean, they keep limping along with these one-show announcements at a time. And these weekend tours. How are you going to tour just on weekends? You're not a comedian. You just couldn't get nobody to take your ass during the week. Well, except for the boat you rented. Whatever, man. I'm not even mad. I hope everything goes fucking fantastic in the future for Psychopathic Records. Because then maybe y'all can stop fucking bitching about Twisted. What do you mean? I'm just hearing that people get fired on one day and then they're fucking not fired the next day. That's what we call, like, an uncertain and abusive fucking working environment. Of course, anyone who currently works there is not going to say anything about it. Because they like where they work, and it's like a dream of theirs. And loyalty, you know, is one of those things that ICP fucking banks on. I mean, we all heard the stories of how it was with Young Wicked. Like, come on, man. You think that sort of an environment just stops? Look at what they just did to fucking Rude Boy. I just talked about that the other day. He got fired from Psychopathic Radio, and nobody even told him. So that's what I got. You can go ahead and argue with Key. You can go ahead and argue with him. Because he's the one currently having problems with the working environment there. Because, you know, he apparently got fired and nobody told him. Which I find fucking hysterical. And there's always something with him. There's always something going on between Rude Boy and Joe. Rude Boy beat Joe at the gathering. And then all of a sudden he gets fucking fired without being told. Now, it would be my understanding that if he beat Joe, it was Joe's idea. So maybe Joe changed his mind after the fact. And that's why he's fired from Psy Radio? I don't know. So yeah. Why don't you ask Rudy about how the fucking working environment at Psy is? Go ask him right now. I bet you he tells you he doesn't know because he doesn't work there anymore. Which nobody told him. Like, he found out that he wasn't on Psy Radio anymore during last week's fucking episode. Stories aren't facts. You're right. So the stories Joe Bruce tells you definitely aren't fucking facts, bro. And the stories you heads are telling definitely aren't fucking facts. And the stories that fucking CPN, the fucking know-nothing, is telling you, those aren't fucking facts either. Yeah, ask Clay. Ask Light. Ask ABK. Ask Twisted. I mean, come on, fam. Shit. Ask Shaggy. Like I said. See, people know. There's people in the chat explaining things to you. Light got fucked over. Fucking so did AB. A bunch of people got fucked over. Like, fuck out of here. Y'all silly. If you still doubt that that is a fucking, like, an unfortunate environment to be attached to, then I don't know what to tell you. What real evidence? What are you talking about? Crazy Joe. Like, we're past that. Okay, don't believe. Don't believe. That's fine. You'll never work there, so you don't have to worry about that. I mean, shit, the people who work there barely work there, so. But yeah, Boston Freedom Rally tomorrow. Come out, celebrate legalization with the squad. We're going to be out there. Ooh, very nice. I like that a lot. 656 was dope. There's footage going up on my page every day, pretty much, and it's gonna be happening like that for the foreseeable. But yeah, I had an excellent time. I got high as shit. I was still high a couple of days after, from what I could really tell. I mean, kind of was fucked up. Ouija revealed himself to be a queer. Like, not with the dick tucking back either, but just the way the whole swag tooth thing was handled. He was never... He was never, like, the complete package of swag tooth. And the way he fucking left his boy high and dry like that and went and signed the fucking solo deal and told whatever fucking stories he told to get that fucking shit done in secret and behind Choir Boy's back. Like, fuck that. I ain't gotta fucking support some fucking activity like that, and I refuse to. I don't know if he's got a chick with a dick or not. He said he did. But he also said he got arrested. And that didn't happen, so. Like, I just don't like fraudulent shit like that. I just think it's corny. Like, faking your own arrest when there's motherfuckers being arrested all the time for fucking really real. No, I can see that he did that. But there's better ways to get promotion than faking your own death like misery or faking being arrested. That's my point. I know why he did it, dumbass. The reason he did it is the reason it's fucking corny. Don't you get it? I'm sorry you fucking guys have, like, no interior knowledge or limiter on what corny fucking is. And it sucks that you guys would, like, some of y'all will jump on any fucking corny shit you're told to jump on. So, yeah, jump on that corny shit. Buy those corny fucking t-shirts that didn't actually mean anything because he never actually got arrested. It's not my fault y'all are corny. It's not my fault y'all bought into fucking Blase Rose hook, line, and sinker. It's not my fault you buy into anything Joe Bruce fucking tells you. No matter how much of a lie or how many times he's proven to be full of shit. Like, damn, son. Yeah, faking your arrest diminishes credibility. Exactly. E-fucking-zactly. Like, what's unclear about that? When Hobson faked his own death, in my opinion, it affected his fucking credibility. Come on, there's actual people getting arrested. And some people were actually stupid enough to be worried about him. Like, to be worried about him. And for Psychopathic to play into that, that's also corny. Corny as fuck. Yeah, and that kind of brings it around, Sammy. Honestly. A lot of these rappers are actors. And what you get with actors is you get shit that happens like what happened with 6ix9ine. Now, people around 6ix9ine during his whatever, his come up, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call it, they could have nipped that shit in the bud. They could have not let him get as popular as he did. You know what I mean? That's the responsibility of artists in cities, in regions, in scenes, to put, you know, checks and balances, bro. There are no checks and balances anymore. And as a result of there being no checks and balances, you got dudes tucking their dicks back, claiming to be fucking gangster, alright, faking their own fucking arrest. You got a company that's fucking disrespecting fucking all the companies that are on the come up and all the fucking people. They're trying to burn the fucking marketplace so nobody else besides them can make money here. Like, get the fuck out of here. When the shit really goes down, which I guarantee it's gonna, we'll see what side y'all are on. Because I don't care. I'm on my side. I'm on the underground side. Anybody who deals with me understands that I'm on the underground side. Whatever you think about what I say, I am on the underground side of things. I am not in this for ICP. What do you mean? I said it was corny when fucking Hobson faked his own death. I said it was corny when Misery faked his own death. This is the same sort of thing. This is not me being hard on Psychopathic. Especially, it's not me being hard on Psychopathic, considering Ouija's not on Psychopathic anymore. His checks are coming from elsewhere. So, that's why he's got to fake his own death, too. So this isn't a Psychopathic issue. This is a Ouija issue, fam. Like, damn. Y'all are slow. Like, some of you 17%ers really need, like, remedial shit, like training. Like, maybe a fucking, maybe some sort of a, like, speech therapy class or something. Because y'all are missing huge chunks of this. Which is fine. But, like, recognize you're missing huge chunks of it. And don't try to act like you know shit. Yo, what up, Myth the Gamer? Thanks for joining us. Oh, I think I fixed the situation with the widgets now, too. So I got the... Look, it's staying for a long-ass time. I might have to cut that time in half or something. Or... Well, no, fuck it. We'll leave that. But I increased the time. So if somebody sends me... If somebody sends me a super chat, we can test the super chat one. But I'm not really too concerned with that. If somebody was to send me a super chat, I'm sure that widget would work now. Because I actually gave a shit enough to adjust it. Oh, what up, Fat Jesus? You should come to the weed rally tomorrow, bro. Actually, two things. One, you should come to the weed rally tomorrow. And, like, smoke some weed and hang out and shit, right? Two, I wanted to ask you, because I read it in the paper, that they raided 2 clubs this morning in town. And I was hoping that you and your club were unaffected by that. And I wanted to ask. So, 2 things. Those were my questions. Well, one's not even a question. One's a suggestion. Which is, come smoke weed in the common tomorrow and be cool. And come watch dope fucking rap. Because the Rockness Monster from motherfucking Helter Skelter is going to be there tomorrow. R.I.P. Sean Price. I'm going to be Sean Priced out if I go tomorrow. Which it looks like I'm definitely going. But you should go. You should go, Fat Jesus. It's going to be a good time. The Freedom Rally is a good time every year. So you should go. And 2, I read in the newspaper that a couple of clubs, one being the Outlaws and the other being, I can't remember, got raided like fucking this morning or yesterday morning. Oh, so you don't know? Yeah, clubhouses here in town got raided. I read it. I guess somebody got shot the other night. There was some sort of negative club interactions. And apparently someone was shot. And the result of that was them getting raided this morning. Or yesterday morning. Yeah, hell yeah. Call it what you want. Call it a date. Call it whatever you want. The Freedom Rally's a good time. There's going to be about fucking 10,000 people there. So it should be the dope fire. Yeah, Hempfest is tomorrow. Freedom Rally, whatever the fuck they're calling it now. But Helter Skelter, Rockness Monster, fucking Mr. DL, mad fucking good entertainment tomorrow. And it's all legal, so it's going to be like the motherfucking flea market. All them high-dose edibles, all them fucking free pre-rolls that these fucking booths give away and shit. I'm going tomorrow to try to get laced up with freebies. I gotta trim my mustache and shit tomorrow. I'm fucking shaggy dogging it right now. I'm not very happy. I was supposed to be filming something on the 24th that kind of needed me to grow my hair out for the part. And then the shoot got postponed for how long I really don't know. So I'm going to shave tomorrow and like do my grooming shit. Since I didn't do it for the festival. So in all those fucking videos, I'm needing of a shave and shit. You know what I mean? DJ Bed Beats. Either Bed Beats or Blanket Beats. I don't know which one's better. But I think he could use either one of those. What do you mean? Because I shave year round. Not shave, but like line my shit up and stuff. I shave year round. Like, I line my stuff, shave my head. Like, I'm bald, bro. There's no getting around it. So I might as well fucking embrace the fucking baldness. And Telly Savalas this motherfucker. I do shave my head. I shave my head like crazy. I like down to nothing. And then I'll like fade this all down. I do need to see the barber tomorrow too. I'm about to call it a homeboy. And it's probably not going to happen tomorrow. Especially if I'm trying to go to the rally. But you're right. Beard doesn't make up for a bald head. That's not the point of the beard. The beard has its own power, as does the bald head. So, whatever, man. How do you know I'm younger than you? How do you not like I'm probably older than you, but I aged hella better for whatever reason. Because I don't smoke meth. Smoking meth's a hard lifestyle. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I heard. Alright, so yeah, you are older than me. But, nah, man, I started going bald in my 20s, dude. I'm divorced. I'm divorced and I was active duty military. That's why my hair started falling out. Having to wear a hat all the time. Like, that'll do it to you. Stress will do it to you. Being in a war will make your fucking hair fall out. Being in a war when you weren't expecting to be in a fucking war. That'll make your fucking hair fall out. For sure. Like, when you thought you were going to be doing fucking float buys, then you're in the shit. That'll make your fucking hair fall out. That's about as real as I can get with it, you know what I mean? Between being divorced, the military, multiple fucking deployments. I'm lucky I got any fucking hair left in my head. Yo, I got a question. How butthurt was CPN that Roxy Red was featured on a track with Class? Somebody he fucking hates. You think that's still the love of his life, Roxy Red? Even though she did a track with somebody from Underground Avengers, a fucking band he shit talked like fucking crazy. You think that hurt his feelings? What hurt his feelings worse, the Shaggy 2 Dope feature or Blase Rose, or I'm sorry, or Roxy Red on motherfucking a track with Class? Yeah, we out here, man. Live show, maybe tomorrow, probably not. New Twisted live video from 656 Fest dropping tomorrow, like early in the day. Other shit to come. I should be at the rally. If you're in Boston, come check me out and shit. I mean, fuck, until next time, man. It's like 3:45 in the morning. I'm going to sleep. The beard is spoken. The Beast host would like to thank MNE Beats and the latest addition to their superstar production team, Stir Crazy. Make sure you're visiting MNEbeats.com for a great selection of beats in nearly every genre. MNEbeats.com. This episode of The Beard Speaks in damn near every single thing the Beast host touches is brought to you by Beard Love. Visit mybeardlove.com today for their fine selection and assortment of beard oils, beard washes, and beard balms, and a variety of motherfucking fragrances. Just look at this crazy ass shit here. 16 inches and growing. All with the help of Beard Love. They got a scent out there to fit almost every situation, every mood, and every fucking beard. mybeardlove.com.